Did you hear the news, Donna?
What news?
G-Idol's wife got banned by KBS.
Ooh, I know. Censorship.
Down with censorship, right?
Mm-hmm.
But G-Idol's really pushing the envelope. Now here we go with Super Lady, which is, well, I don't want to say it. Should I say it? Super exciting, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't stop myself.
The dad jokes come out.
KBS, censor that.
Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Ooh. That look just kills, man.
Okay.
That is incredibly high register right there.
We got like some hardcore girl crush action going on here.
I know that Scorpion was interesting.
21.
YG. Oh.
Ooh.
Nice vocals.
Yeah.
Lady, call me super lady, lady, lady.
Get it?
Follow ladies, I want ladies, super ladies. 하나, 둘, 셋. Mama said no 언젠가 세상을
These people are like following.
Yo, check out this outfit.
I know. Very Cruella.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Huh.
Very pretty styling though. They did a good job with it.
This whole black and white thing, Donna, they're really like, they got a lot going on with that.
Ooh. I love this look. Ooh, and that choreo is so amazing.
Lady, lady. Follow ladies, all ladies, super ladies. Let go and feel this, we came to take win.
Ooh. That was amazing.
Back it up.
Look at this giant stage.
I know. This is a cool rhythmic change up too. It's all kind of triplet now.
Uh-huh. Totally.
Everybody say 누가 우리 부른다면 yes it's super fast 누가 우리 만난다면 yes it's super nice
That's a pretty impressive stage. Does this mean they might be going on tour?
Ooh, check that out. All right. It does seem to be suggesting a tour coming up, like a giant like stadium.
I hope so.
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack here, Donna. That was action packed. There was a lot in there. We have been discussing G-Idol and their trajectory of what seems to be a progressively growing feminist messaging going on in their videos, starting with Tomboy, Nude, Queen Card, I Want That, Wife. When you saw this, did you see a kind of a progression happening from what we have seen in the past, I'd say, I guess a year now?
I think that this is kind of almost feels like the culmination in a way because, you know, Wife was very irreverent. It was very smart and clever, very satirical, but at the same time, it didn't have quite that over the top serious quality. Whereas this just comes right out. It's like a fierce anthem, you know, feminist power anthem. And it also, you know, harkens to like it's giving Lady Gaga, Beyonce, especially like Beyonce, like in the Super Bowl when she comes out in these militaristic Black Panther, you know, marching band sort of performance. It really reminds me of that. But this is a little bit more bedazzled. I think that really speaks to the cosmopolitan community, especially the more progressive community. And I think it really speaks to, you know, LGBTQ.
Then I saw all these like iconic female character images that are like from movies that we know and stories where they're like these iconic villain characters. The one that really jumped out at me was Cruella.
Yeah.
That one was really jumping out at me. And 101 Dalmatians is a movie that I grew up watching when it came out. You know, I was like, you know, I was a kid when that came out. The original one.
All of these figures are kind of interesting because it's sort of providing that additional twist to this empowerment anthem where it's pointing out women that kind of were like, vilified.
Either vilified or they're portrayed as villains in the story. When the Broadway musical Wicked came out, where it was a retelling of the Wizard of Oz from the point of view of the Wicked Witch. And,
Mhm.
when you flip the story from the point of view of the villain, that villain becomes a hero and you can sympathize with them. But
Mhm.
I think in this more feminist approach at retelling of these stories, that you can be powerful, but you don't have to be evil. You can be sympathetic and be the main character. And I see it like this revisionism of the way, I guess, maybe the world was meant to view powerful women. And maybe that's what G-Idol is trying to communicate to us, that because this there's been a progression in their messaging, to
Yeah, I mean, I
me.
would hope that's the direction that they are going in. Unfortunately, right now,
Mm.
they're experiencing the backlash of going too far.
Which is
You know.
exactly what happens when
Mhm.
women become powerful. They suffer.
Mhm.
They're not accepted for being so, and they have to
Mhm.
be vilified for it. And is it irony that this is actually happening to them as well, or it? I think it's very interesting that they were definitely courageous enough to put themselves out there and be bold enough to make these statements and be willing to take the backlash. And
Yeah.
honestly, I have to say, I'm rooting for them. I hope they
Yeah.
overcome any of this backlash, and I
And
hope that
it's up to us. It's up to the
the
fandom,
fandoms, I hope the fandoms like override the powers
Right.
that be that are trying to shut them down and
Yes.
suppress these messages. I mean, come on, that support will help their messages, empower them to make more of these messages and say what they want to say and communicate what they want to communicate. It really feels sometimes like there's almost like this like architecture design with their song, the progression of the songs that they're releasing, and how the message keeps growing going to another level.
Well, we're really curious what you all thought, because I know there's a lot of chatter out there about this. Please press that subscribe button. It really means a lot to us.
Yes, subscribe to our channel if you like what we do,
Mhm.
and give us a like, share our videos. And with that, we'll hope you all come and check out our next video. We'll see you all again next time.